Why are you forced, man? Change that stupid laugh.
All right, no, seriously. I have some special awards that I want to give out, but we're going to actually start off by me and Rodney doing an opening greeting to you guys. Of course, everybody know who I am. We have some guests that are going to do some. We have guest speakers. Rich Mugler is going to speak. We also have Brenda Cooper that's going to speak. Jay Blahnik is going to speak. He's on his way. Can we be a little wait. No, come on, Brenda and Aisha. We want this to go through smooth, so we can, because there's a lot of awards that we have to give out, and I am honoring Rich tonight, and anybody have anything smart to say about it? See?
Where did Rich sleep at last night?
He slept in his house.
Why is Rich being honored? He left.
Exactly. He only left the house.
See, this is
Not man's house. And never came back.
All right, listen, can we get through this for real? I'm ready to go.
You better to go.
All right, Sean, let's get through this shit.
You're not going to joke at that.
Man, y'all everybody's attention, please, for the moment.
This one is my last time in the house. I'm leaving after today.
Whatever.
All right, so like I said, Rodney is going to take the little fake podium.
Can we take a cigarette
I
break
never
now?
let him get through enough and it just wears me out, child. Like,
He just became father.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Thank you guys for coming out. I am the new overall father. Thank you, Kevin. You're welcome. The House of Prodigy. This has been a great year for the House of Bell in all regions. We have definitely been making our mark across the country, and House of the Year is well deserved. I want to look around the room. I see we have people from all the regions, all different areas that are representing, doing their thing. We have a lot of other years in here. We have a lot of people that definitely represent the house from inside, outside, you know what I'm saying, all arenas. So I want to thank you guys for coming out to the weekend.
A middle block?
Never.
I'm sorry. I'm not dressed in pink speak all the time.
I want to talk about something personal that I have going on. I spoke to a few people about it, and they actually be backing me. It's been on my mind for some years, but it's actually coming into play this year. It's called P4L, which is Prodigy for Literacy. It's a project that I have going on with certain people in the ballroom scene that are educators, people that, get it going as far as like helping the kids, GED, LSAT practices, SAT, different things like that. So I have that going on. It's in the works. Everything should be out by my ball on November 10th. So that's just something that's been on my mind for years. Seeing MySpace, Facebook, Walk For Me Wednesdays, we all write in slang and do like stuff like that, but some kids or some people are just totally on the up end. So, that was on my mind, and it's something I put my time and effort into, and it's coming into play in November. So, I definitely have a corporate sponsor already, IHOP. Definitely one of my corporate sponsors, and I'll be talking with Ballroom Throwbacks and a few other people that want to show interest in the campaign that I have going on. And if anybody wants to help out in any way you can, just let me know.
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to actually have our guest speakers. The first person, I want everybody to give a round of applause to Miss Brenda Cooper.
That's Bruce.
Ronnie.
Just trying.
I need a drink.
Okay. Say hello to everyone. I couldn't decide whether if I want to speak from my heart or just write everything down that I would ramble, so I said I'll just write it down.
Do both.
Do both? Okay. This is primarily directed to my son, man. As a parent, there's nothing more that you want for your child than to see them happy, productive.
Wait. Oh, wait.
It's Jay, he needs directions. Tell us across from the Ritz Carlton.
He's from Philly. Like, come on.
Hello.
As a parent, there's nothing more that you want for your child than to see them happy, productive, and living their best life possible. This journey that we've been on called life has been a total blessing to me with you. Never would I have imagined that I would have inherited the role of being your mom. You let it be known to others that you are favored and you are the firstborn woman. That is true. You are my baby boy at heart. There are so many life experiences that we've experienced together. Some we can share, some we can't, just to remain between us. Like when you would get stressed, you would call me and say, Mom, I need you to come get me, come back to the house, watch movies, talk. And for those of y'all that don't know him, he likes to have his head rubbed. And that puts him to sleep. It relaxes him.
Rich knows.
He's a kitten.
And another experience was when you were living on Chestnut Street. Hello? When you were living on Chestnut Street, and I came over and we was talking, I spent the night, and I got up and my car was going. And I called your cell phone, and you didn't answer your cell phone. You came back, you looked at me, you laughed, said, Mom, I love you. This is your car, but I took it.
You did that with me too.
Then, when you would come to the job, you'd be like, Mom, I need something, or whatever, and I would go into my wallet to give you something, and you would take the wallet to what you want. So, those are the experiences. Everything that I've learned, I've given you. From other ways to look at situations, totally trusting God, and allowing Him to guide your life, and taking a risk, and stepping out on faith. You've done me proud. And as I stand here this afternoon in front of you, your friends, your house family, and our own family, I want you to know that 19 years into this, I couldn't have loved you any more than had I given birth to you myself. Whatever inspires you, go for it. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't reach your stars. If they were unrealistic, they wouldn't be yours. They wouldn't be yours. Just be realistic about it. You know, when we're in the car, we're riding, and your song comes on, and you get to singing and stuff like that. Don't aspire to be a singer if you can't carry a tune.
Oh, wait a minute.
What I've hoped for you, I've seen come to fruition, and that's the joy you've given my life have come back to you tenfold. With the love and support and respect for your house, I thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys for the support of my son. Tony. This is baby's father. We have this award. One more thing I forgot to say. I've seen a lot of people take family not as heavy or family not as light or whatever. It's serious for me because the reality is I'm not going to have any children, so this is my child. This is our child. And I treat it as such. I have grandchildren, which is Kevin and Lamar and Hank. And
Lamar is adopted.
he's adopted.
Is Lamar light food?
This is something that we want to give to you. And it says, to our son, founding father, icon, man, prodigy, as we share your 10-year anniversary with you, we also want you to know that we're very proud of the man that you've become. Being a parent has been one of the greatest gifts in our lives. Watching you grow from a young man into a grown man. Your maturity and how you handle situations that life throws your way. Your kindness and generosity towards others are all of the values as parents we tried our best to teach you.
Y'all talking about me?
Wherever you go in life, always remember we love you. Continue to be you. Be proud of your strengths and never be ashamed of your weaknesses because they made you who you are. To thine own self be true. Love always, Mom and Dad.
He can't take no more awards. He ever won.
All right, everybody, we're going to move this on. Our next speaker is my gay father, Tony Revlon. I told you not to move.
Where's the voice of Maryland?
I don't know where to start at the start, man.
Can you speak out? Can you say Rodney to the man?
Can you speak out? Say what?
Can you speak? We can't hear you back here.
Move out.
Rodney, can you not give us some?
I'm gonna say this is not this day, this 10th year anniversary. It's not about nothing. It's about all of y'all. So I'm proud, but so I'm gonna start off when I came home in 1993.
Yep.
Man came down to Boonville, and we was at Barnes, and if anyone knows, I have always had a reputation of fighting and being smart with motherfuckers because I didn't give a fuck. But when I walked up in Barnes, this is the first person I saw, and I said something to him, and he said, I don't give a fuck who you are, and me was gonna fight. But we didn't fight. From that day on, that was my son. And I have protected him from many things. Before he was at Ebony, I looked like the Ebony's for him, and all that.
So you taught him how to fight?
I didn't taught him how to fight. I taught him how to stand his ground. I taught him how to stand his ground. And then when man joined the House of Ebony, and for years, you know, he accomplished a lot in the South of the House of Ebony. And he used to call me Dad, I'm not gonna get my respect and such, blah, blah, blah. So I told him, constantly kept building and said that you're not gonna get no respect, you're not gonna be paid homage amongst you in that House of Ebony. You're gonna have to leave that house and be a father of your own house. No, Dad, I'm spiritual. I know that you can do it, so you go ahead and do it. And it took him about a year later, and you know, he called me 2 months before the prodigies came. The same thing, and with him and Dre, and there's always been a struggle with him and Dre. I'm really, really proud because I love this guy, man. I'm very proud, but I'm really, really proud. When I think of Tony Revlon, I think of him. This is the only man that I have ever said that I leave my house to. Is an prodigy. Who remind me of myself in the ballroom scene leadership is an prodigy. I'm the same man that this man only used to walk wilderness. I'm the one that told this man to rank up to other things because if you have respect, it no matter what you are, as long as they respect you, if you feel like Vogue Femme, you can Vogue Femme. Because my first category was wilderness. And I have Vogue Femme, I have the runway, I will do whatever I have to do. And man, our first category is we had to list Team Runway, the Apple Child. And that same night, someone called him out there for wilderness. He came back after we won Grand Prize and said, Dad, what I'm going to do? You go out there. You already walked Team Runway. You're going to go out there and you're going to win wilderness. And that same night, he won wilderness. And from that day forward, he could do whatever he wanted to do in the scene because they respect him. And I'm very proud of what you accomplished. And I'm very proud of what the house, the prodigy accomplished. When any balls that come up from the 2002 that came out, I have always had meetings. My competition is the House of Prodigy. Not the House of Aga, not the House of Ebony, not the House of Milan, etc., etc. When
When I think of me coming, my house coming to the board, I think of my competition is y'all. So y'all very talented. You'll keep doing what you're doing. And if no one else part of you outside of this house, in this ballroom scene, it's Icon Pioneer Tony. I'm very proud of y'all, and y'all have accomplished a lot throughout the 10 years. And I wish y'all 10 more years, because I hope to be here 10 more years to be your icon. I supposed to gave you a plaque yesterday, but I had to leave Baltimore, so I will be giving it to y'all at your ball. It's well deserved. And this house is gonna make a lot of legends. And I just sit here and go there and talk about the House of Prodigy. And I stood my grounds with a lot of y'all. Don't let no one disrespect y'all. And I will say that. We talk about that. Kevin, Jason, y'all. At the end of the day, y'all still a part of me. And I'm a talented motherfucker. And all types of things. But y'all just keep doing what you're doing. And congratulations to the legendary house Prodigy. It's not about me. It's about the whole house as a whole. And y'all keep doing what you're doing. And I'm